She wasn't expecting anyone, but she stood up and walked to the door, brushing away the strange feeling creeping up her spine. When she opened it, no one was there. Confused, she looked down the hallway but saw nothing. It was a quiet evening when Sarah heard it, the soft, deliberate knock at her door. The streetlights outside flickered dimly, casting long shadows down the hallway. She shut the door and locked it, shaking her head. It was probably some kid playing a prank. But as she turned to leave, the air felt different, colder. A shiver ran down her spine, but she dismissed it, going about her evening, trying to forget the knock. The next evening, it happened again. Another knock, just one, slow, deliberate, echoing in the silence of her apartment. She went to the door with more hesitation this time. Again, no one was there. This time, Sarah's pulse quickened. It wasn't just the knocks that unnerved her, it was the feeling that someone was standing just outside, waiting, but always unseen. The knocks never came in a pattern, and the silence afterward was suffocating. The following evening, it happened again. One slow, hollow knock. This time, she decided to stay by the door. She waited. The silence grew unbearable. After what felt like an eternity, she slowly reached for the door handle, her heart pounding. As soon as her fingers touched it, the knocking began again, this time, faster, more urgent. Knock, knock, knock. Sarah jerked the door open. The hallway was empty. The air around her felt unnaturally still, like everything was holding its breath. Just as she was about to step out, the lights flickered once more. And in the dim light, she noticed something that froze her blood cold. On the wooden door frame, just below the peephole, were fresh, deep indentations. The marks looked like fingerprints. They weren't hers. Suddenly, a voice, deep and raspy, whispered from the other side of the door. "You shouldn't have opened it." Sarah's heart stopped. Her breath caught in her throat. She stumbled backward, her hands shaking uncontrollably. She slammed the door shut, locking it again, her pulse racing. The apartment felt suffocating, the walls pressing in as if the space itself was watching her. The room was too still, too quiet. She turned to run to the back of the apartment, but as she did, she heard it once more. Knock, knock, knock. Louder this time. It wasn't coming from the door anymore. It was coming from within the walls. She froze, staring at the spot where the sound echoed from. There was no way the knocking could be coming from the walls. No one else could be in the apartment. Then came the voice again, softer now but just as chilling. "You're not alone."